Hey and welcome to the MX-5 guide on Summit Point Raceway in iRacing. All MX-5 track guides on my channel are now up to date, so make sure you subscribe or save the playlist because I won't update them next season unless there are big changes on the car. You are also able to find all lap files which allow you to drive against my Ghost on the community Discord, which is linked in the description down below, and telemetry data for all my guides on Garage 61, which is linked in the description as well. There's usually a lot going on the main straight because it offers the only opportunity for attacks, so check your surroundings and use the inside line if you want to attack or defend, and stick to the outside when you are alone and want to aim for the quickest line. Approach the first braking zone on the left edge of the track, hit the brakes shortly after you pass the 3 cones on the left side and prepare to shift down into first gear. Keep braking, stick to the left and turn in once you reach the pathway that's connected to the track on the left side. Aim for a clean line around the apex and try to avoid the inside curb on the exit. You can see that I'm respecting it quite a lot, because when you hit it, it becomes really tough to stay on the throttle. The car starts to slide and in the worst case you might even spin, so it's better if you just avoid it. You want to carry as much of your speed as possible through the next turn, and to make this work you need the widest entry that's possible. That's why you want to drive over the white line here and put your right wheels onto the extension of the track. Give the brakes a super soft tap when you reach the end of the pathway on the right side and aim for a smooth line through the next turn. You really don't need to brake that much. In most cases when you are slower then you even get away with lifting. So be bold in your practice sessions and practice this turn because you can really gain a lot of time here. Technically there's not much that you need to worry about in this turn. You want to stay off the throttle on the entry and fully focus on hitting a clean line. So be patient, wait for the car to turn and aim for the upcoming inside curb. Get back on the throttle when you know that you will hit the exit and keep pushing the car to the left because the exit can be quite tight. Respect this curb because the track limits are super strict. Being with the wheels in the gravel, like you see me doing here, is already the limit. A bit further to the right and you will receive an incident point. Lift briefly before you turn in into the next right-hander. This allows you to hit a tighter line and exit the turn on the right side, which sets the car up for the upcoming hairpin. There's no great brake marker here, but you don't really need one. You want to straighten the wheel right away when you exit the turn, go hard on the brakes and shift all the way down into first gear. Get back on the throttle and attack the curb. Both help you to rotate the car around the hairpin. You want to be a bit careful and don't overdrive the car because it's quite easy to spin when you attack the curb with too much speed, so take it easy and focus on hitting a clean line again. Push the car as far to the left as you can to hit a wide entry into the second hairpin and hit the brakes when you reach the gap in the barrier on the left side. We are heading into a few turns, but in reality they are more comparable to a curvy straight. That's why you want to make sure that you hit a clean exit out of this turn and try to be as early on the throttle as possible, otherwise you will lose some time and it will add up all the way down to the next braking zone. As mentioned before, those are turns, but we don't want to lift. You want to stay on the throttle, keep it tight and attack the inside curb while you push the car as far to the right as you can. You want to exit close to the center of the track and do the same again. Stay on the throttle, attack the inside and try to exit the turn on the left edge of the track. The next turn can be really tight. When you struggle around here, then you want to check your replay and see at which point you are turning in. You want to make sure that you are turning in from the center left of the track. Stay on the throttle again, like in the previous 2 turns, attack the inside and keep pushing the car to the right to make the turn. We have one last high-speed turn ahead of us, so position the car as far to the left as you can, Use the pit entry on the right as marker for braking, give the brakes a soft tap and aim for a smooth line. The key in this turn is to attack the curb on the inside. If you hit it, then you know that you can be aggressive on the throttle, because you will most certainly make the exit. Enjoy the cockpit lap, I hope you learned something new. I wish you all the best for the next week and see you next time!